Hello everyone. Once again, I welcome you all to CareerInPharma. So today we have a special guest with us, and we have Dr. Monicka with us. So Dr. Monicka completed her BDS in 2014. After that, she worked in various, dental colleges, various dental clinics and hospitals in India, and then she shifted to London area, and from there she started her journey into pharmacovigilance field, and currently she is in London area, working as a pharmacovigilance submission specialist. So let's have a conversation with Dr. Monicka, and we'll hear in her own words regarding her journey, how she started in London area and how all it went for her.
I am Dr. Neema Bisht, BDS by degree and a pharma professional. Also, I am founder of CareerInPharma, wherein I provide guidance and training to healthcare professionals. I am on a mission to help 1 lakh healthcare professionals to attain financial security through career into clinical research industry.
So, hello, welcome Dr. Monicka. I welcome you here, and before beginning the session, I would like to say a big thank you to you for coming here and sharing your journey to fellow dentists and other healthcare professionals also who are looking for a similar kind of change. Okay, Monicka, see, I already introduced yourself, but you can also go on in your introduction part. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you, Dr. Neema. Firstly, it's my pleasure for being here to share my experiences with fellow healthcare professionals. And secondly, I would like to thank you for,
Thank you.
not everybody takes this initiative of helping others. So it's really a big step, and I wish you all the success in this new process.
Thank you, Monicka.
About me.
Yes,
Yeah.
Monicka.
I completed my BDS in 2014 from Chennai, and I was into clinical practice for about 3 years. I was working in a private clinic. And after that, I had to take my break, for marriage and then for pregnancy and for kid. So I had to take my break, and my husband's job was transferable, so he had to work here in the UK, and that's how I got relocated to UK.
Okay, great, Monica. So, Monica, just a question coming to my mind that, when you relocated to UK, definitely your husband was working there.
Yes.
And from where you got this idea of, working inside pharmacovigilance? You could have looked for some dentistry certifications also. Then why only pharmacovigilance? Yeah.
Initially, you were correct. Actually, there are many opportunities. Like, firstly, we have to have a clear plan of how it's going to be for us. There are both clinical and non-clinical career options. Especially, dentistry is highly paid job here, but for clinical work or something, it's a long process. Like, we have to get registered with GDC, and that's a really long process, and we need some investment into it. I also had my kid growing along with me, and I couldn't leave him like that. So I wanted to search for some opportunities where I could have a remote role. The non-clinical sector. And that's how I came, just normal browsing. I didn't have any idea about pharmacovigilance at that time, to be honest, and just normal searching for non-career options, and I found this to be interesting, and that's how so I got enrolled to a course to know the depth of it, and that's how it all started.
Okay, Monica, so where you enrolled for this course? In UK only?
No, in India only. I was searching for diploma courses, and I got myself enrolled in a institute in India only, and I was doing it as an online work. Yeah, online.
Okay.
And while I got enrolled only, I started to search for jobs here.
So it means you were in UK at that time, and from UK you were doing that online course, which was in India. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So just now you said that I just searched something. So can you break down those steps, like how you search, where you search? Yeah.
I got my job only through LinkedIn. That was the biggest. That is the biggest platform for every fresher. I would say. Initially there were a lot of rejections. There were difficulties. We don't get. It was not a easy cakewalk, I would say. But yeah, I wanted, after completing a professional course and sitting idle was something demoralizing for me. So I just wanted that break to happen, and that's how I started approaching certain recruiters. When I see for a job opening, I used to go and see the recruiter's profile, and then I used to contact them. That's how I came into this work.
Okay,
Yeah, but
everything you did inside LinkedIn, right?
yes,
Search
yes,
process.
exactly. Yeah.
So you were doing search as per your location, correct?
Yeah, according to the location, and according to the entry level positions. Some of the jobs will not require an entry level. I mean, it doesn't crack on the first time. Some of them might need experience in my location, so it was quite a difficult one, I
Oh,
would say.
yes. Yeah, I can understand. You have
But
to face
yeah,
a lot of rejections also.
yes, we have to be ready to face a lot of rejections. Sometimes we would say, do we deserve this? We would go to that mentality. But again, it's all about when we crack it, the happiness and the joy, the satisfaction that we get, it is it's all worth that, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. I can understand, Monica. Even,
Yeah.
when I did the diploma course, actually, I did my diploma everything after 8 years of clinical practice.
Okay.
So, you can't, even though my institute was assisting me for placement, and I did not wait for their placement also. I was so
Yeah.
desperate, one fine day, I just applied in through Facebook, I applied, I got interview call, and I came to give interview from Noida to Bangalore. I took a flight
Okay.
just to give that interview. I was so
Yeah.
desperate, so yeah,
Yeah.
finally I got job
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, we should have that desire, we should not step back. Once we are into it, we should not step back or think twice. We should just move into action, I would say. Yeah.
So it means, Monica, like from your journey, I'm getting this point, like before coming to London only, you were clear about this. Not exactly clear, but you already took a step of taking course. Like
Yes.
this was
Yeah.
there in your mind, right?
Yes, the field was there. I got the idea of that I should get into pharmacovigilance, and then I thought, okay, we need to have something in our resume, right? Or something in our resume, and also we need for attending interviews, we need to have some basic knowledge about it. So that's why I thought, although we have the medical background from our profession, the nuances of this field, it's entirely different, right? So to know about the database, to know about stuffs, I got myself enrolled, and then the course helped me a lot, I would say. It helped me to get into the job. Yeah.
Okay. So with this, I just wanted to know that about the work visa things, like how it went for you. Like you have to check for work visa also. So your company was sponsoring you, or how it was?
Actually, I was independent visa. So in this category, we cannot work as a dentist unless we get registered with GDC. But other than that, when we have the visa in hand, we can, of course, search for jobs.
Okay.
But once we get into an entry role, once we are into the field and we gain that experience, professional experience, some of the companies may come forward to sponsor visa as well.
Okay.
It all depends on our stuff and how interested we are into this. Yeah.
So the work, what is exactly your role in PV submission specialist? What is your designation, and how it is impacting the patient safety? In just non-technical terms, I want answer from you.
Yeah, it is more of a monitoring role, I would say. Like the case we need to to process cases. That's mainly with PV. So those cases need to be submitted to the regulatory authorities within the timelines, and we need to make sure that it happens correctly. It happens in the way it should go, because if there is a delay in the submission process, then it will be non-compliant, right? So all those stuff should be taken care of, and we need to coordinate with the processing team so that errors are minimized and submission happens in a smooth process. Yeah, it's basically in that way.
Great. So Monica, how you prepared for interview there, like at a fresher level? What all things you prepared for interview?
Interview, I would say, unless we attend more, we will not have that confidence, Initially, I was really, sometimes I would feel whether will I crack it or something like that. It was difficult for me initially, but at a fresher point of level, they don't go more technically, just the basic idea about the field, and also how we manage certain situations. That's what they would prefer. Yeah.
Okay. So what are your working hours there, and is it work from home or office?
Yeah, I was in a remote role, a work from home role, and it was from morning 9 o'clock to 5:30 with an hour break.
Okay, with an hour break. So let me tell you, like, you are living a dream of many actually, because it's really tough to get into in abroad locations, that to work from home and without so much of certifications.
Yes.
So really lucky, and definitely your hard work was also there. That you have to do.
Because this particular job, I was able to crack it mainly because of our medical background. Some of the companies, they prefer, right? With this case processing requires much of medical knowledge. Sometimes we need to make that correct judgment. So from our profession wise, we can have a higher stand on that, and sometimes when they prefer that, we get more opportunities, and that's how it happened for me.
Great, Monica. So, see, you already practiced dentistry for around 3 years. Then, when you shifted to this non-clinical role, so what were the challenges you faced initially in your job? Because it's totally different from what you do in clinics. So, what were the challenges?
Initially, for me to adapt into corporate sector, I found it really new. We need to approach many people, we need to face some rejections. It's a continuous learning process. All that was totally new for me, and I would also say the basic computer skills, we need to develop them. So I had to put some effort in developing my computer skills as well. Apart from that, it was easy to manage, I would say. Initially, I was feeling of less confident, but in the training, in the onboarding period, it was much more easier, I would say.
Great. So with this, Monica, I just wanted to know what will be your message to fellow aspirants just like you, especially people, dentists, healthcare professionals who want to relocate for some abroad location. So how they should go, and any specific message for them?
Specific message, I would say, like, just be clear of your goal, and do not set back from it, I would say. Sometimes we might get a crack or get it in an easier way. Sometimes it can be difficult as well. So we need to be prepared for all instances, and just have that goal in our mind and move forward, I would say. That's what when we become less confident, and when we think there are not going to be any opportunities, then we are not going to search them. So I would say, just be in the move and try, and it will work for someone someday.
Great piece of advice, guys. So don't quit, because miracle happens at that moment only, when you plan to quit. Okay, so don't quit, just stay on, move on. Definitely opportunity will come. So with this, Dr. Monicka, just wanted to know, what is your biggest learning from this, whatever corporate journey you have, biggest learning, and any regret you have after coming to this corporate industry?
Biggest learning, it's like we need to keep updated. Like we need to be updated. We need to upgrade our skills on a daily basis, I would say, because it's getting more and more competitive. So we need to prove to the employer that we are a valuable asset to them. We just can't stop anywhere that we know this much or we know that much. It's a continuous process. So we just have to keep updating ourselves, I would say. That's the biggest learning. I was not into this mentality before I started my career into pharmacovigilance. So that was a great learning for me. I don't say I have any regrets right now. Sometimes we feel hesitant, like leaving the clinical career and moving into this. But after I have got the job and after I was able to work, I didn't have any regrets. We should enjoy our job, right? So
Great.
I started enjoying it. Of course, we miss that clinical practice, but when we are offered this, we should be happy with it. That's what I feel. I don't have any regrets.
Great, Monica. Yeah. So a great learning from whatever you mentioned is, guys, be a lifelong learner. That's how life goes on. So life is a lifelong learning only. Be open to learning always, especially in corporate. If you have to, survive and you have to reach to heights, then you have to keep yourself updated, and a continuous learning process should be there. And not just corporate, in whole life. Life is a lifelong learning process. Yeah. So with this, Monica, just wanted to know one advice from you, because the position in which you are, because many, not just dentists I'm talking about, many females like you who are on dependent visa, and they are not able to get anything, or maybe they are not able to decide the things, and I get a lot of messages from many dentists who are in some abroad location, and they don't know how to start, how to do. They are not able to make decision. So as per you, Monica, what are the factors which stops, especially any married women with kids, which stops them for deciding the things and taking actions?
Yeah, I would say they should open up and speak to their family. They should open up and tell about their goals, and tell how much they miss their working, because after having learned a lot into a professional career and taking a break, of course we can take a break whenever it is necessary, but not planning to come back is not something very good, I would say. So they should come out of the mindset that we only should take care of the family, we only should we should stay at home, we should not work. If we concentrate at work, we'll not be able to concentrate on the family. Of course we have the capability to balance both work and life, I feel. So first of all, they should be bold and come out and take that big step first, and then everything will come into place as it goes in the flow.
Yes, Monica. One thing I catch from your whatever you mentioned is, be open for discussion. Discuss with your family, because I have seen, Monica, many times. I mean, in majority of the cases, we just assume in our head that no one will listen us, or maybe it will not going to work. So we don't discuss also. So at the very first step, you have to discuss with your family, your husband. Definitely everyone is there to support you, but before that you have to be very clear what you want. Discuss the things. And other thing, Monica, you said that we are females especially are the nature, human nature, we have like female nature. We are born to manage many things, what I feel. We are like multitasking. So it doesn't mean to say that you should not take care of yourself. Don't do multitasking. You can outsource the thing also, but give importance to your dream also. See, we did BDS not just to sit at home. Definitely everything is important. So when you start a thing, what happens, before starting anything, any big plan, many things come into our mind, like how our family, who will take care of our family, who will take care of our kid, how my kid will behave, how my husband will behave, who will take care of family. So because of all these thoughts coming into our mind, I think many of females, they are not able to start also. So yes, so
and
just
they should
have a
also
plan.
come out of
Yes,
and they should
Monica.
also come out of the plan that what others will think, leaving the clinical sector after having completed this
Mm.
course. That's really important. We should not be hesitant. Just go ahead and explore, and if it's the right place, then of course we'll enjoy it, I would say.
Mm. Mm. And don't think, see, what I feel now in life, we should explore things. So there is always a way to come back. Suppose if
Yeah.
you are not, suppose you are working dentistry, you are
Mm-hmm.
practicing clinical dentistry. Then if you want to explore non-clinical things also. If you don't find it interesting, then you can come back to your practice anytime. Yeah, so you have
Yeah.
to take those kind of risks. So very lovely
Yeah.
piece of advice, Monica. Please open yourself, for discussion. Discuss with your family and plan everything in advance.
Yeah.
So with this, Monica, one last question is, after
Mm-hmm.
working for, whatever experience you have into corporate, into pharmacovigilance, did you ever
Mm-hmm.
miss, like at any point of time in your job, did you ever miss going back to dentistry? And if you missed it, then how you coped it, how you, kept yourself moving on inside corporate?
I would say I didn't feel like I missed my
Hmm.
clinical practice. Of course, the live conversation with patients, that is there. But in pharmacovigilance, we are working with patient safety. So it's not like, although we are not working with them directly, in an indirect way we are helping them. So that's how I keep myself moving forward whenever I feel like, where we should have continued with clinical practice or something like that. But to be honest, I haven't felt that many times. Yeah.
Great. Great. Definitely, it shows that you were very clear from the beginning itself.
Yeah.
Because, personally for me, because I worked around 8 to 9 years into my dentistry, and then when I moved, so in
Mm-hmm.
initial training phase, it was very
Mm-hmm.
challenging for me, to sit on laptop, and
Yeah.
so it was very challenging for me. Anyways, yeah, very good advice you gave today in entire session. So guys, yeah, this is all about, today's interview, and I hope you got lot of insights from this interview today. Lot of learnings parts were there. First of all, be a lifelong learner in your life. That is most important, be it corporate or whatever sector it is. Second, especially for females who are not able to, take decision, who are not able to take any action for you, please start discussing your plan with family. Before discussing, please be very clear what actually you want to do. And my suggestion would be, don't sit at home just taking care of your family. That is a part that is for everyone, even for fathers also. They also have to take care, right? So they are also doing along with job. Even you can also manage the things. So discuss the plan with family, and everything will fall in place if you will discuss and make plans and start taking action. And don't go in overthinking mode. That is very bad actually. Yeah. So once again, thank you, Monica, for coming here and sharing your valuable insights. And see, any idea, whatever you mentioned today, if anyone, listening to this interview and they got some insight from this, and if anyone get job from whatever you mentioned today, it will be a big contribution through my channel.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, that will be my biggest happiness as well. If someone benefits from this, I would be really happy. And thank you once again for organizing this, and for continuing to help others. That's a really big motive. And wishing you all the success into this big step.
thank you, Monica. Thank you. And thanks for coming here. So, guys, with this, we are going to conclude this interview. And please, if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, because in coming future, we will be coming up with some similar kind of profiles who relocated to some abroad locations, and let's see how they started their journey. Okay. So please subscribe to our channel, and about LinkedIn profile of Dr. Monicka, we will be sharing in the description box. You can always connect with Dr. Monicka through LinkedIn also if you want to know further information about abroad relocation. Okay, so with this, we are going to conclude this interview, and we'll be coming very soon with a fresh live video. And till then, stay safe, stay happy, and stay connected. Thank you all. Bye-bye.